Yo mensen, Mark hier en we zijn hier weer terug met een nieuwe video na Q&A. Want ja, dit was een Q&A van gisteren van de première van Winnie de Pooh, Blood and Honey. En ja, dit is een Q&A met crew en cast en misschien nog een paar fotootjes erachteraan. Dus ja, geniet van de video en ik hoop dat jullie het leuk gaan vinden. Hij duurt 11 minuten bijna, dus ja, het was een flinke Q&A. And for the people, the crew over there and the cast, here's the Q&A video from the European premiere yesterday of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So I hope you all enjoy and watch the video.
In 4K.
It's 4K. So, do you remember the Dutch words from this afternoon?
Holla. Hello. Nu in de bioscoop.
Yes!
Alright, geef zo nog een heel groot applaus de cast en crew van Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey!
Row 9. And afterwards we have a lovely Q&A. Just be seated. Awesome. Heeft iedereen popcorn and reasons, Scott? We'll give them applause.
Yeah. Ja, mocht je nou een vraag hebben voor de cast en crew, steek even je hand op. Ik ben heel fit en vitaal, daar ren ik de zaal in.
Ja, jij wel.
Ja, ik wel.
We're going to do it as much as possible in English. We try to translate.
Ja, mocht je Engels nou niet zo sterk zijn, we vertalen het wel even voor je.
Oh, this is it. This is the cast and the two filmmakers of Winnie the Pooh. So now you've seen it on a very, very big screen. And I'm next to Nikolai. He is Christopher Robin. That ending. What?
Yeah, very, very intense. This whole film was a massive journey, and just working with these guys and just seeing from day one to wrap, it's just been an insane journey, and not the most happiest ending, but as long as it's the blood and gore that you guys want.
And the fun, right? And the fun. So there was this particular girl who was dying in a swimming pool. Tell me about your death.
Yeah, that was really fun to film. I spent 5 hours freezing cold. Yeah, pretty hard work, pretty challenging, but obviously I was so happy to get stuck in and try and make it really good, and I think we did a good job, and I loved it. It was a good challenge, but so much fun to do.
You can tell. Any questions already from the audience or not? Otherwise I'll continue. So there was this particular picture that in May went viral, completely over the World Wide Web, of this lovely girl in a jacuzzi. Yeah, that's you. The jacuzzi girl. So, you were in cold water, but you were in hot water. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about your experience in the jacuzzi.
Well, I was in hot water, but my actual death was obviously on the ground, and it was freezing cold on the ground. The hot water was hot, obviously, the jacuzzi was on, but that was short-lived, because then I died on the ground, and I did reshoots on the ground as well, so it was freezing cold, but it was obviously worth it.
No questions yet? Nothing?
Ja, hier, ik zie een hand.
Cool.
Zeg het eens.
Yeah, to the director of the film, what was your inspiration for this movie? Short.
Yeah, there was lots. There was 4 key films I kind of took inspiration for when I did this. It was Wrong Turn, Strangers, Halloween, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So they're like some of my favourite slashers. So there's a little bit mixed in at points, and you can probably tell like I tried to keep it just really fun, light-hearted, because it's Winnie the Pooh. So I didn't want it to go too serious. And there's certain scenes I took big inspiration from, like in Halloween Kills, there's a scene where a mob are like attacking Michael Myers, and you can see I've got a very similar kind of scene, but my own take on it, with some of these guys here. Yeah.
Other questions? Oh.
Ja, ik zie een hand.
Yeah, you guys were the mob. Oh my God. I felt very mob-like. But this massive, because you were in front of him, and it looked like really, really big, but for real, how big was Winnie on set?
Well, Winnie actually was a normal size, but I think for that thing we have to imagine that in my mind, Winnie then grows. It's incredible. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, the one thing you can take away from today is revenge is one thing, but betrayal can get a lot of people hurt, including people who've got nothing to do with it. So remember that.
Lesson learned, lesson learned. We have a question from the audience.
Yeah, the movie seems pretty scary, and I saw like in your face as well that you did it super good to make it really scary. How hard is it? Like, you have to act that you're about to die, and hopefully we've all never experienced something like that. But like, how do you do that? Express it like that?
Hi. So I think for me personally, I kind of believed everything that was happening around me. Like, I was actually genuinely scared of Winnie the Pooh, which is a weird thing to say. So yeah, I think for me, I just had to kind of think about it actually happening and kind of remove it from it being like this little bear, this big bear. I mean, Winnie the Pooh chasing you with wielding some scary ass weapons. Yeah. It's actually quite scary. It's easy. Yeah, and I think as well, when we were in scenes together, we kind of bounced off each other. So if one was scared, we were all scared, weren't we? Yeah.
Awesome.
Aan de andere kant, kom je even voorlangs.
So how was it to direct scary people?
So yeah, one of the big challenges we had with Winnie is you have to be really careful when you light him. And our DOP, sitting in the audience there, give us a wave, Vince, did amazing. Yeah, with the lighting, it can have such a big impact on Winnie the Pooh and how scary he can come across. So that's why I tried to obviously avoid him in like daylight. And when you do see him in daylight, there's incredible motion blur, so it's hard to see him. But for the night scenes, we can be a bit more artificial with the lighting. So we always wanted to make him have kind of like a void in his eyes, because we didn't want you to front light him, because otherwise you don't get the same kind of fear.
So there's a question from the audience.
Ja, hij is heel enthousiast volgens mij.
Two simple questions. Where was it filmed, and is part 2 in the making?
All right, so maybe that one was for the producer, Scott.
So, we actually filmed it near the 100-acre wood in the UK, which is a bit weird, isn't it? We actually did do that. The Airbnb since basically destroyed me with cash. Wouldn't give our deposit back. They hate all of us. We can't go back. So, yeah, no, it's that bad. They nearly took me to court, so yeah, there was that. And then sequel, yes, there is a sequel. We're going to be filming it soon. A really important message that we want from everyone in here. Me and Reese do DM us on Instagram, things that you liked, things that you didn't, things that you want more of, because we seriously want to listen, okay? Like even if you send us just a load of horrible stuff, we'll listen. Like, please send it, okay? Yeah, in the sequel, you're going to have Winnie's friends. I'm not going to say who, but there's a couple that are going to go on the domain soon. And they're going to be saying hello, and we're doing Bambi as well, so we've got them coming up.
Oh. Die gaan ze dus ook doen.
Is that you guys?
That as well, yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to create a bit of a retelling universe. So this was one of our first versions of it, almost like a prototype really, and it's gone so well. Now, yeah, we're having like budgets are going up a bit, so the second one will be at minimum 5 times what the first one is.
We want to kill 100 people in the sequel.
He says 100. I don't know if I can do 100.
We will. We will.
But yeah, the budgets are all going up, which is really good because we do lots more crazy things. And Bambi, Winnie, and Peter Pan are 3 we have kind of marked now, but there's lots more. I've got like 10.
You're like, fuck off, Disney.
Yeah.
Great, thanks,
I
mate.
wouldn't say that to them.
Disney are our friends.
Nog 2 vragen,
Ja.
zie ik hier.
2 vragen.
Dan gaan we dan lekker naar de afterparty.
Definitely.
Yes, thank you. The director mentioned the inspiration for the film. Is that also the reason why Winnie and Piglet don't talk?
So there was Partly, yeah, because I feel like it was more menacing, and when you don't have loads of resources, i.e. budget towards it, it felt a bit risky to make them talk all the way throughout it, because it could very easily go wrong, and if it goes wrong, it will go wrong in a bad way, and it will just be really goofy, and it wouldn't be scary at all. So part of that was for the horror, to make it scarier, and the other reason was I didn't want to open up that door of potentially using a lot of the phrases Disney had. So, for example, like everyone links Winnie the Pooh to phrases like "oh bother," but we can't actually use that because that's kind of Disney's copyright at the moment. So we would have to be very, very careful about what he says. So, there were those kind of two key reasons.
Zag je net een hand? Wie was dat?
So I think it was Zoe who was cussing a lot. Was that as real as it sounded?
I didn't even realise it must have been real because I didn't even realise I was doing it. But yeah, probably because, you know, like I said before, it was actually terrifying, especially like in the pool. Yeah, it was scary. It felt real. I was kind of choking myself in fear, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it was probably real.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh, dan het allerlaatste Milan.
There's our big friendly giant Milan.
Yeah, workout.
Come on.
Rennen.
Okay. Well, casting crew. First of all, congratulations. I really enjoyed that. My question is, movies, for example, like Jeepers Creepers, the performers were kept apart from the creep or the villain. How was your contact with the Winnie the Pooh and the Piglet?
For who?
For any of the cast members, I don't care.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
We kind of had the opposite experience to that. So on set, obviously, Pooh and Piglet were terrorizing us, trying to kill us.
Yeah.
As soon as Reese said cut, we would like go to what we had as the green room. We'd all be sat like drinking tea, having biscuits, and Craig, who plays Pooh, would be there in his mask, like flossing.
Okay.
Like chilling, doing TikTok dances and like having a laugh whilst in still like full costume.
Yeah.
And it was the weirdest thing because I kind of expected what you said, like
yeah.
You know, we'd be separated and then like when we stopped filming, maybe he'd take the mask off. But I think he just really enjoyed being in costume. Like he stayed in it a lot, and it was just really interesting seeing the difference because he played Pooh so well, and it was bloody terrifying. Like a lot of us weren't even acting half the time; we were actually scared.
Okay.
But in real life, he's like the cute, cuddly Pooh Bear.
Cool. Thank you.
Right. Well. Lieve allemaal, lovely people, thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Ja, geef er even een groot applaus. De cast en crew van Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
We gaan even lekker wat drinken in de foyer, samen van de familie. En well, we're gonna have some drinks in the foyer, a little after party. Als u vragen heeft, they're here. For questions, they're here.
En we zien jullie graag bij Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2 volgend jaar. Goedenavond.
Oh, en ook in deze video, dit is het tussenstukje. Hier zijn wat foto's en video's. Also, see you, here are some photos and pictures of yesterday.